hey, hey, hey? Or is that ho, ho, ho? Yes, absolutely. Look at this place. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Well, it's almost the most wonderful. No, it is the most wonderful time of the year because it is the big diecast show right here, Circle B Diecast. We are so glad that you have joined us live here from Plan B Sales in Concord, North Carolina. Steve Post from MRN, and we have got all kinds of great deals for you over the next 60 minutes or so. We're going to get the deals rolling and rocking, and we are here for a good time. Let's go through the ground rules again, okay? All of this diecast is available, and we will have links here on the screen, but all of this diecast is available at www.circlebdiecast.com. That's circlebdiecast.com. If you don't find the links here on the screen, scroll down the left-hand side of the page, the Big Diecast Show, click on that, and the links will come on there, and they will go live on there as we talk about them. All right, so there's where you find them. How long do you have? You have until they run out, or you have until about 8:30 tomorrow morning, Eastern Time. 8:30 tomorrow morning, they will come down off from the site. We'll start processing orders and get them shipped right out the door. Now, we love free stuff here. We love free stuff. And we want to give you free shipping, okay? So on orders, $20, and I think everything we've got here tonight is $20 or more. On orders of $20 or more, use the promo code MRN, Motor Racing Network, where I work, MRN, and you get free shipping, all right? But I still want to, it's the holiday season. Thanksgiving is next week. Black Friday is next week. Then the most wonderful time of the year. So here's what I'm going to do, okay? I talked to the boss, and I begged him. I said, I want good stuff for our people, so here is another freebie. Sam Bass, noted the first licensed motorsports artist, did this 12-pack of Christmas cards, okay? The first 20 orders tonight, chronological order, the first 20 orders get a 12-pack of these Sam Bass cards for free. Yes, that is our gift for you. We've got 20 of them here in the building, and we're going to put them in with your diecast orders. So we're giving away the Sam Bass cards, okay? Then what we're going to do, we have 5 of these card here. These are little stand-up things, okay? Santa Claus, Sam Bass stuff, okay? We're going to give these away, $20 value. That's what it says on it right there on the front of it. We're going to give those away to 5 random people, 5 random folks, all right? Here's the deal. Now, let's say you get real big time on us. Let's say you decide that this Big Diecast show is so good that I'm going to buy more than one card. If you buy 2 cars or more, this is an artist print Sam Bass Christmas picture right here, an artist print. You see the AP, and we've got multiple ones of these. So if you buy 2 or more cars, you have got free Sam Bass artwork. Again, first 20 get the gift cards, the 12-pack of gift cards. We've got 5 that we will go randomly in boxes with these little pictures here, these $20 pictures, okay? And anybody that buys 2 or more cars gets one of these. Got it? Get it? Got it? Good. All right. Man, well, thanks for coming. We've given away all the free stuff. Thanks for coming. We're glad. No. All right, who's ready to get down to business? Who's got those debit and credit cards out, okay? We had a blast last Friday here at Plan B Sales, CircleBDiecast.com. Because if you follow our social media channels, this guy, Happy Harvick, Kevin Harvick was in the house, and he autographed a boatload of diecast, okay? We're going to lay this right out first off on the pole position. We're going to offer up Kevin Harvick autographed diecast at ridiculous prices for autographed diecast. Kevin, a former champion, okay? And you can now go to CircleBDiecast.com and you can see all of them here. Here's what the deal is with them. These are onesies and twosies and foursies. There's one of them, there's 12 cars on, But we have got the Busch Beer 124 scale, Busch Light 124 scale from 2018. That's the Elite car. We've got one of the Busch Light Mobile Elite car from 2018. We've got 6 of the autographed Jimmy Johnson's Kickin' Ranch car. All right. We've got autographed Jimmy John's. We've got autographed 2018 Mobile One. We've got all of these, but onesies and twosies of them. Okay. There's one. Oh, there's one. Oh, there's one we've got a whopping 13 of. Kevin Harvick autographed Jimmy John's Color Chrome 2018. 2019, Kevin Harvick autographed Busch Flannel. That's the car right there. Well, there's one of those. There's one of those. You better get on it now. Better get on it now. Busch Light, we've got a couple of those 2019. We've got a couple of 2019 Hunt Brothers Pizza cars. We've got some Jimmy John's 2019 diecast, one of those. One Mobile One from 2019. All right. We've got a 2020 Busch. See what I did there? Busch 124th scale. Okay. We've got autographed 2020 Busch Light, the Pit for Busch car, the hashtag Pit for Busch car. Hunt Brothers Pizza 2020 and the Jimmy John's 2020 cars. Again, 1 item, 2 item, 4 items, 6 items. There's one of those. I think we've got 13. And there's one it looks like we've got, oh, there's more. There's more. Make a plan to make it home. The 2015 car. We've got those. We've got the autographed Busch Beer from 2016. 2016 Busch Beer Raw diecast. You can see them all right there on the screen. I believe there is a total of 27 cars discounted right now for our sale here tonight. Onesies, twosies. We got 4 of the autographed 2016 Busch Light Color Chrome car. We've got 3 of the autographed Ditech car. Okay. We've got autographed Ditech car 2016 Color Chrome. All right. Oh my gosh, this is unreal what we have here. Right now, you can get it. And if you get it now, you're likely one of the first 20. You get the Sam Bass cards. Let's keep going here. 2016 Mobile One. 2016 Mobile One Color Chrome. We've got Hunt Brothers Pizza, 2015 Hunt Brothers Pizza car. Bad Boy Buggies, 1 Bad Boy Buggies car, $76.99. Are you kidding me? Find that one on there and get it now. Maybe somebody already has. Kevin Harvick Bad Boy Buggy Color Chrome. Kevin Harvick Hunt Brothers Pizza 2016 car. Hunt Brothers Pizza. Armor, the Armor Foods from 2014. Remember when he ran his own team? The Armor Foods car. We got one of those. Okay. Unreal. 2018 Busch Light Mobile One. 2018 Jimmy John's Atlanta Folds of Honor car. One of those. Jimmy John's Phoenix Race Winner. The Phoenix Race Winner from 2018. We've got 3 of those autographed last week by Kevin Harvick. How about that for a starter? Are you? Yeah, I hope those debit cards are just melting down right now with this autographed last week by Kevin Harvick. Certificate of authenticity right here. Autographed. Look at this. You want to talk about big time? The certificate of authenticity is autographed by the boss man, Brent Powell. Oh, man, that adds another $15 value to it right there. That adds money to it right there. Now, it is a certificate of authenticity. We talk about this all the time with diecast. You need to have a certificate of authenticity. Have to have it. Have to have it. And this is from Plan B Sales because Kevin was here last Friday and autographed a bunch of cars. Now, if there are those items that you don't find there at regular prices, go to Circle B Diecast right now and you can find a collection, and we're getting them entered in. I don't know that we have them all entered in. No, we don't. Kyle, my producer's over here. He's one of the enter in guys too. Okay. Harvick kept him busy. And then today we had David Reagan show up. He kept him busy. So our entering in people are entering in as we enter into this conversation. But yes, so if you are a Kevin Harvick autographed diecast fan, now is the time to be a Circle B diecast fan. He was here last Friday. Look at those deals again, though, on our big diecast show. We've got a total of 27 items, 27 different items. Some of them onesies, twosies, some of them are 4, some of them are 3. I think there's 2 of them that are 13, one of them's 12. You have got to get this diecast now. And if you're the first 20, you get the Sam Bass artwork. Sam Bass artwork here if you are in the first 20. right now. How about that? Remember, promo code MRN. MRN for free shipping. How about that? Kevin Harvick, champion, Cup Series, great racer, future Hall of Famer. And he was right here at Circle V Diecast last Friday signing diecast. And we have them all. And what we did, we took the onesies and twosies and foursies, and we decided, let's just, instead of putting them on the shelves, putting them into inventory, it takes as much energy to do that for one car as it does for 40s and 50s of cars, okay? So let's just blow it right out of here. Don't even put it on the shelf. And that's what we're doing tonight with the big diecast show. Kevin Harvick diecast, Kevin Harvick fans, we have you covered here at Circle B Diecast. It was a ball having him here, okay? Keelan was here, his little boy. Keelan was here, and he was signing autographs. Okay, now that's not going to be discounted. Those are tucked away for when Keelan becomes just like his daddy, and those babies will be really good then. No, Keelan actually signed for the Boss Man, signed some autograph for Brent, and signed some diecast, signed I think some 1/64 scale cars, I think is what he was signing. So fun stuff. Great to have Kevin Harvick here. You know, we've talked about this so many times. Plan B Sales, which is now Circle B Diecast. For those of you that have been with us, those of you who are new, it's Circle B Diecast. Plan B Sales, the parent company of this, the distributor line of this. We are so fortunate because we love racing in this building. You should have seen the place when Harvick showed up. Everyone wanted to talk about, hey, remember this race, and remember that race, and remember the Spears truck, and remember this, and remember that. Harvick sitting there just holding court, signing diecast cars, just carrying on. We had a great afternoon here, and now it's your turn to get this great Kevin Harvick diecast that we have available. Again, all of these diecast cars are available right now. There's 27 different SKUs, items available, onesies and twosies. Get in there, get them now, get them ordered up, and we'll get them shipped right out to you. That way we don't even have to put them on the shelf. Isn't that great? We don't even have to put them on the shelf. Reminder, you get 2 of those Kevin Harvick cars, or 2 of anything from tonight. This artist print from Sam Bass, celebrating Christmas time, the most wonderful time of the year. Look at this. We got everything decorated up. We're festive around here. We're celebrating. We are set to go. Now, here's the reality. We're just set to go here tonight to blow out diecast here on the big diecast show, and we are excited about doing that, and it is awesome that you have spent time and joined us here on a Tuesday night. So there you have it. Our first item is a boatload of Kevin Harvick diecast, okay? So there you see them again. I'll have Kyle roll through the screen again. There you see them. They are the Kevin Harvick collection that we have available. All of these cars, onesies, twosies, threesies, foursies. We have those available, and they are moving right now. Kevin Harvick stuff right here from Circle V Diecast. Oh, man, I'll tell you what. I'm fired. I don't know about you, okay? But I am fired up now. Let's roll up our sleeves and let's get after it with the next items that we have. All right, I'm going to shuffle some papers here. I'm going to move my Kevin Harvick stuff to the file, which is called the floor. We're going to, okay, you guys and gals have been awesome. You have been awesome with this big diecast show, okay? And so what we're going to do is we are just going to have some fun here tonight. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars that are, we got Hall of Famers, okay, and future Hall of Famers. So that's some of the things that we have. And we're going to start right now with Dale Earnhardt Jr., okay? The year was 2015. The track was Darlington. Now remember where we were at 2015. Darlington, the Southern 500 had moved out west. Darlington ran in the spring. In 2015, they made the decision to bring the Southern 500 back to Darlington, back to Labor Day weekend, and we went with throwback paint schemes. This was the very first Dale Jr. throwback paint scheme, all right? The car. This was a Valvoline car. The paint scheme was driven in 81 and 82 by the great Cale Yarborough. How about that? Cale Yarborough drove this paint scheme, drove it for MC Anderson. We all know Dale Earnhardt Jr. is a huge history buff. He loves the history of the sport of NASCAR racing. So when he had the opportunity to jump on board with something that was Cale Yarborough, he went to work and helped design this car like the old MC Anderson car. All right, so there we have it. Whoa, $40. $40 for that Darlington throwback right now tonight. $40 for that Darlington throwback. One of the things Junior loved about this car was that it also looked like Buddy Baker and Neil Bonnet paint schemes. And Junior, being the historian that he is, he was all about the car that looked like Cale. If you have a car, okay, that looks like Cale, Buddy, and Neil, okay, that's called winning. And this was the first throwback weekend, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. rolled in with that car, and he had every person in the grandstand pointing when that car rolled out on the racetrack. It was phenomenal. Now, they did even more with it, though, okay? They went down there. Dale got Ray Evernham and Cale Yarborough, and they did a whole day of fun down at Darlington celebrating this car. Dale got pictures of Cale's driving uniform in 81 and 82. Dale got pictures of his driving uniform, and come race day, Junior walks out dressed as Cale. Brought the house down. Absolutely amazing there. It was fantastic. He drove the car to an 8th place finish. But there you have it for $40. Are you kidding me? Dale Earnhardt Jr., very first Darlington 2015 throwback paint scheme, $40 right now, available at the Big Diecast Show site. They're on Circle B Diecast. You can see the links are right there. Oh my gosh, that's what we're talking about here. We're not just flopping turkeys here tonight. I'll be flopping turkeys next Thursday for Thanksgiving, but we're not. We're moving diecast here tonight, and $40 on a Dale Earnhardt Jr. diecast is absolutely amazing. That is our first item. How about that? We're off to a good start. All of the Kevin Harvick stuff and Dale Earnhardt Jr. Not bad, is it? Not bad. Now we're showing off. Now we're showing off because I want to tell you a story about this one. And I have stood on a stage and asked this Hall of Famer about this car. It is the 1971 Mercury Cyclone from the University of Racing, the terminal transport car of old DW, Darrell Waltrip. Autographed. We have talked about, first and foremost, University of Racing diecast cars. The quality of these cars, the workmanship, the weight of these cars is phenomenal. And we have got this until 8:30 tomorrow. We have got this, or when quantities run out, we have got this at the unbelievable price of $65, autographed by DW. Here's the story. There was a brash, loud, talkative young race car driver from Tennessee, Franklin, Tennessee, if I'm not mistaken, had a lot of success at the Nashville Super Speedway and tracks, or Nashville Short Track and tracks out there in that area. His name was Darrell Waltrip, and in 1972, he bought this car. It was reskinned as a 1971 Mercury Cyclone. He bought this car from the famed Holman Moody shop. Holman Moody, maker of champions, tremendous car builder. The chassis of this car was driven in the 1967 Daytona 500 by none other than Mario Andretti, who, by the way, won the race. So the chassis on this car that DW bought was the Mario Andretti's 1967 Daytona 500 winner. They skinned it. He had a crew chief, a guy by the name of Suitcase Jake Elder, okay? An iconic crew chief. Jake Elder's numbers will never add up to what they should because his nickname was Suitcase. Jake would jump on board with a team. He would take you to the front of the field. Someone would say something. he'd get pissed off and he'd pack his suitcase and leave. And so Jake Suitcase Elder, arguably one of the best crew chiefs in the sport, but because he was always with a new team, it was a challenge for him, and it's a challenge to find out even the records on Jake Elder. Okay, if you've been here, this to me is where I love diecast, and I love the stories of the people in this sport. If you've been here to Plan B Sales, you turn down Industrial Court, okay? As you make the turn on Industrial Court, to the left, there's a building up there that is now a vacant building. That was the Philmar Racing Shop in 1996 and 1997. Kenny Wallace was the driver. A young kid from Pennsylvania by the name of Steve Post was the PR guy. Kenny sends me a note and says, meet me at the shop. I want to introduce you to somebody. We walk back through the shop and Kenny's in there. You know how Kenny is. He walks through the shop. We walk back to the parts bay and there's an older guy washing parts. Guy comes out, rinses his hands off, puts some Gojo or whatever they have in the hands, cleans them off. Hey, Kenny, what's going on? He spins around, and it's Jake Suitcase Elder. At the end of his career, was running and cleaning and working in the parts department up the street. I could, even with my arm, I could throw a softball and hit that building, okay? That's how close it was, and that's what I love about diecast. So this car is the 1971 Terminal Transport Darrell Waltrip car, University of Racing. Again, $65 is the price on this thing. Unreal, the price on this thing. Of course, Darrell, now he ran the car 5 times that in 1972. First start was at Talladega. He had a rough outing there. I think he had an engine problem. May 7th in 1972. But he ran a total of 5 races that year. Listen to this. You want to talk about how good DW was? He ran 5 races, his first 5 races in the Cup Series in 1972. 3 top 10s with this car. 3 top 10s. Best finish, not a shocker here. Best finish was 3rd at the Nashville USA Speedway because that was his home track. He ran this car 12 times the next season, and then they started jumping around to different manufacturers and different cars as well. That 73 season, he did one of 2 things. He finished in the top 10 or 12 every race, or he broke. So they had mechanical issues that they dealt with. I think there was a crash involved there. But that is the Terminal Transport number 95 from University of Racing. Old DW, one of our favorites around here. Darrell Waltrip, the Mercury Cyclone, and it is right now $65. This comes off the page tomorrow morning at 8:30. So while supplies last, get this Darrell Waltrip 1971 Mercury Cyclone. What a great car it is. What a fantastic car it is. All right. If you have been following the news, okay, if you've been following the news this week, you have learned that John Hunter Nemechek is a free agent. Speculation has him moving maybe to the Truck Series with Kyle Busch. That is 100% speculation, okay? He has left Front Row Motorsports. Our next item, John Hunter Nemechek, okay? In 2019, he drove for GMS, for Maury Gallagher and his team, okay? This is a 2019 Fire Alarm Services autographed John Hunter Nemechek diecast. Autographed. John Hunter, are you kidding me? For $35. $35 for John Hunter Nemechek, okay? Fire Alarm Services, they were in 14 races that year in the Xfinity Series with GMS, with John Hunter Nemechek. Best finish with the paint scheme was a 4th place run at Phoenix late in the year with this paint scheme. Great looking car. The Fire Alarm Services, you see the big FAS on the front of the car. 2019, he ended the season 9th in points, had 6 top 5s, 19 top 10s, and that is what catapulted him into the Cup Series this year with Front Row Motorsports. That was last year, Fire Alarm Services. This is an autographed diecast car from John Hunter Nemechek for $35. How about that for a deal? Now we're wheeling and dealing here. $35, John Hunter Nemechek from 2019. What a great, great deal that one is. John Hunter Nemechek, and I listened to Sirius today, Jerry Freeze is the competition director, team manager, I think it is, up at Front Row Motorsports. And he talked about the fact that with all of their sponsorship, everything was taking longer and longer and longer. They were very happy with John Hunter Nemechek, and when they came back from Phoenix, they were set to wrap up the deal. But he said John Hunter ultimately went in a different direction. And my sources, my rumors, again, this is all speculation rumors, is that he is going to go Truck Series racing with Kyle Busch, which is winning races teams. And I think it's a great situation. I think that is the challenge every young driver has, okay? Sometimes you get with a mid-pack cup team where the chances to win are infrequent. Sometimes you decide to go with a front-running truck or Xfinity team where you got more chances to go to victory lane. And from what I'm gathering, that's the direction John Hunter Nemechek is going. And drivers have gone both ways on this thing. There are some that like want to build a team like Front Row Motorsports, and there are others, and we don't know what all the dealings are. And again, that's all speculation on the KBM. It might be somewhere else. He might pop up. But he made the decision to go in a different direction. And so John Hunter Nemechek, a free agent. But what's nearly free is this GMS diecast that we have right there, the number 23 car from John Hunter Nemechek. Yeah, how about that? $35, fire alarm services. Ran it 14 times in 2019 last year, and that is one of the rides that parlayed him into the Cup Series. So John Hunter Nemechek, of course, second generation driver. Who doesn't love Front Row Joe? Oh my gosh, Joe Nemechek, great guy. I just stepped on the microphone. Here we go. There we go. Check. Is this thing working? Is this thing working? All right, I'm still good here. I get all excited talking NASCAR racing. I start pacing back and forth and tripping over things here. Can't help myself. So there you have it. John Hunter Nemechek is, there is the diecast car, $35, the 2019 Fire Alarm Services car. How about that? Pretty cool car. That is for sure. We love our NASCAR racing here at Plan B Sales. But I'll tell you what, we're here in Concord, North Carolina, and we have the Z-Max Dragway, not too far away. What a phenomenal race course that is for NHRA. Fantastic racing out there. So we have NHRA diecast at circlebdiecast.com. So the boss man decided he's going to go out there and just take a look around. He did. The next thing you know, it was a parade of NHRA drivers coming through here. They've signed all over our board here, okay? The NHRA drivers were like, yeah, we know Plan B. You're the one who sells all the NASCAR diecast. We want to talk to you. We want your fans to have our diecast. And so we have done very, very well, and we've had a fun time with our Plan B sales with our NHRA drivers. So our next item is one of the finest in NHRA, okay? This is the 2019 CarQuest 1/24th scale top fuel dragster of Brittany Force. Yes, that Brittany Force. Yes, the 2017 top fuel champion, Brittany Force. Yeah, the daughter of John Force. We have got this car here, and look at that price, $65. You're not going to find that anywhere else. $65, and this will last until they're gone, which there's a dozen of them, until they're gone, or till 8:30 tomorrow morning. Brittany, during that season, 2019, she had multiple paint schemes, Advance and CarQuest. They had merged during that year, okay? She won twice. She won at Houston and at Las Vegas. She ended up finishing third in points. She won both those races with the Advance Auto Parts paint scheme, but she ran the CarQuest paint scheme a few times, and that's the diecast we have right now, is that beautiful, beautiful CarQuest car. Oh my gosh, good looking car. And the details on this thing, the body comes off from this thing, the details with the engine and everything on it, you can, oh my gosh, it is phenomenal. And so the red, white, and blue, with the blue at the front, the white in the middle, it is a great looking CarQuest dragster for Brittany Force. And there you have it, $65. Yes, $65. And it is available at that price while they last, or until 8:30 tomorrow morning. So Brittany Force, diecast, how about that? Isn't that good? We love our NASCAR. We love our straight line stuff too. That's great. You ought to see that. You go out there. There's nitro all over the place. It's crazy. If you've never been to an NHRA drag race, you need to do it. It is phenomenal. I've been to ZMAX. I've been to Atlanta Dragway. I've been to Richmond, which was in Dinwiddie, Virginia Nationals, I think it was. And I did a couple of years ago up in Maple Grove in Pennsylvania. I did just a Friday, which is qualifying day. Folks, I'm telling you what, that's a religious experience when you go to an NHRA race and watch drivers like Brittany Force wheel those cars down the racetrack, down the strip. It's unreal, the horsepower in those things. And you can have one of them right now. Brittany Force's 2019 CarQuest car is available right now for $65. Woo, man, what a deal. What a deal. Here we go. Let's go with the next item. Willie B. William Byron. The year was 2018. A young William Byron was in his rookie season taking over from some guy named Jeff Gordon, who had a very successful career. Byron also took over the number 24 car and the Exalta paint scheme. Yes, so here it is, 1/24 scale, Exalta, liquid color for William Byron. And yes, we have got this bad boy priced to move right now, $40. $40 for a 1/24 scale Exalta diecast car. William Byron in that season was his rookie. He ran the Exalta paint scheme, I believe, 9 times that season. And his best finish with the paint scheme was a 12th place finish. And I think he did that twice at Richmond and at Phoenix. Phoenix and Richmond is where he did it with the Exalta scheme. The old Jeff Gordon paint scheme. Yeah, you kidding me? He was finished 23rd in the standings. 4 top 10 finishes that season. But that was the year Darian Grubb was his crew chief on the car. So Darian came over in 2018 and did the work with William Byron. William, of course, had success with Kyle Busch Motorsports and with Junior Motorsports in the Truck Series and the Xfinity Series. He climbed the Chevrolet ladder to success, if you will. And, well, he was with Kyle Busch Motorsports with Toyota, and then he moved to Team Chevy with Junior Motorsports, and then got moved right into the Cup Series, taking over for that Gordon kid, who had some success. And William Byron has done well in that car. In fact, picked up his career first win at Daytona this year. And look for great things out of Willie B. Okay, but right now the great thing is this 28 Exalta car that is available for only $40. William Byron's 2018 Exalta car available for $40 right now on our big diecast show. So how about that? William Byron, 2018 car. Fun stuff, that is for sure. Let's take a second, catch our breath here, chill out for just a second. I'm going to grab a drink of some soda pop over here that I have to keep the caffeine flowing through my veins and kind of recap where we're at. Okay, we had all of the Kevin Harvick diecast, and you can get those. And again, you can find all of these at circlebdiecast.com. Scroll down the left-hand side, and you will find the big diecast show with links to all of these cars. We started off of the individual cars that we have showing off here tonight with Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s 2015 Valvoline Darlington Throwback Scheme, $40. We had Darrell Waltrip's Terminal Transport 1971 Mercury Cyclone, autographed. Again, Junior's, or Darrell Waltrip's autographed. I need to make sure I pointed that out. Autographed for $65. John Hunter Nemechek's autographed Fire Alarm Services car from 2019 for $35. Brittany Force 2019 Dragster for $65, and William Byron's Exalta car for $40. Let's run through the ground rules here real quick. Make sure that we are all on the same page. We're glad you're following along. We hope you're having a good time here on a Tuesday night. I know we're having a ball. No place I'd rather be than right here talking some racing. That's what it's all about. And we love our racing here at Plan B Sales. First 20 orders tonight, and I haven't that word, we may have surpassed that. First 20 orders tonight, you get this gift pack card. 12 cards of Sam Bass Christmas cards, okay? Really, really neat stuff. The season's greetings on the inside. Fun stuff from Sam Bass. We're going to randomly put this little framed up Sam Bass artwork piece. This is a $20 value. We're going to just randomly put it in 5 different boxes that we have from all of the orders of the Big Diecast Show. If you order 2 cars on this, you're going to get this artist proof Sam Bass holiday painting. Yes, beautiful stuff. You got Frosty, you got Sandy and the tree. Yes, indeed. And that is a Sam Bass 2009 artist proof of that. And that is should you buy 2 diecasts during our big diecast sales. You find these at circlebdiecast.com, and you can find those. You look for the Big Diecast Show down on the left-hand side. You click on that, and you can just scroll through and see what we have and where we're at here. One of the other things I want to point out about our site, and this is one of the new things, those of you that have been with us for a while, this is one of the new things that we have on Circle B Diecast. Let's say that there's one of those Kevin Harvick cars that you wanted that got away. You can type or you can punch on the Notify Me button. And that way, if someone has a change of heart or someone decides they don't want it because they saw 16 other cars that they did want, okay, if they did, you will be, and we save those in the order they come in. So it's like first class seating on an airplane. So you go to the Notify button and you let us know that you are want that one. And then if the first person cancels, you can move on in and move out. And that's for all diecasts with Plan B sales. That's for all of our stuff. That was one of the features we really liked. We get so many times where I wanted to get this car and I went on your site and it was sold out. Sometimes we have people turn things back in. Sometimes we have people that financially 6 months later when diecast arrive, they're like, oh my gosh, I just can't do it. We understand that. We work with everybody. We love working with everybody. We understand life happens. And so we put it back in our inventory and then that Notify Me list comes on. And so we do that. So you can do that. Remember, free shipping at www.circlebdiecast.com. Use the promo code MRN, Motor Racing Network, MRN. Use that shipping code. All right? Are we good? Are we good? Oh my gosh, this is phenomenal. I'm having more fun than a barrel full of monkeys. I don't know about you. Here, festive holiday setup, holiday get up. Look at this. It's the most wonderful time of the year, that's for sure. Well, I'm looking at the clock here. We got 20 minutes left in our hour. I may let you out a little early today. Depends on how long I can talk about these things. Because we are headed down the home stretch. But we are starting with one of our all-time favorites right here. The guy that less than 2 weeks ago had us so jacked up at Phoenix, and then ultimately it broke our heart. Okay, here is what we have. Okay, this is, let me get my notes here. This is the Brett Moffitt. Okay, this is from 2019. The Ride with Plan B Sales liquid color car, autographed by our guy, Brett Moffitt, or truck that is, autographed by Brett Moffitt, okay? Price on that bad boy is $50, okay? And there's a bunch of your names on the back of it. There's a bunch of your names that you know if you did that one, and you can get those right now for $50. So Moffitt, just one of our favorites for sure. We did races with him last year. Now that particular race in 2019, that was at Phoenix, and he ended up with a 10th place finish. That was the penultimate, next to last race in the championship run. He ended the season at Homestead 3rd among the playoff drivers. He had 4 wins that season. We love ourselves some Brett Moffitt, one of our favorite guys. Comes in here, hangs out. I saw him a couple weeks ago up in Millbridge, our local dirt track, hanging out up there, just chilling. He loves his racing. Kid out of Iowa that's got a lot of talent. Looks like he's going Xfinity Series racing next year, and we're working on a little something here. I can't tip the hand here. You know, we play our hand close to the vest here, but working on some stuff because we love working with Brett. But what a fun time it was at Phoenix a couple weeks ago, up until that caution with 2 laps to go, and that's when we took the shoelaces and the belt from the boss man because we were going to be on suicide watch with him and everyone else. But we had a good time. We love our partnership with Brett Moffitt. I am telling you, they don't come any better than with him. And this is, again, the autographed 2019 Ride with Plan B Sales, liquid color, NASCAR diecast, $50 between now and 8:30 tomorrow morning. Get them while supplies last. So fun stuff right there from one of our guys, Brett Moffitt, one of our faves, that's for sure. All right, earlier in the show, we talked a lot about old DW, an 84-time winner in the Cup Series. There's another 84-time winner who claims he has 85 and is still lobbing protest every time he is asked about it. The record book says 84. Bobby Allison says 85. And check this one out from the University of Racing. This is the number 22 Brooks Massey Dodge, 1969 Dodge Charger 500. Yes, indeed. And this one is autographed by Bobby Allison himself. This is a beautiful car. The team owner on the car was a guy named Mario Rossi. And what Mario had was factory support from Dodge, but there was factory support from Dodge and local support, okay? Local Dodge dealers. Brooks Massey was a Tampa Dodge dealer, was a Tampa Dodge dealer, okay? So he raced this car in the 1969 Daytona 500. This is metallic gold. It's like gold flecked and blue flecked. This is beautiful. It is a University of Racing diecast car, so they are heavyweight, high quality, great stuff. Autographed by Bobby Allison, $85 is what we have that for. $85 right now for Bobby Allison cars. Huh. I'm telling you what, that is fantastic. We had Bobby in here a year or so ago, sat down here at this table and just had a great session talking about racing. Bobby Allison raced the car over the entire 1969 season. Well, I say that. He ran the entire 1969 season, had 54 races. 54 races. He ran in 27 of them with Mario Rossi's Dodge, and he won 5 times that year in 27 races. Old BA could wheel a car, that's for sure. Bobby Allison, what a great racer. Now, 84 wins. He was the 1983 Cup Series champion and a 2011 inductee into the NASCAR Hall of Fame. But tonight, you can have this piece of history right now, raced in the 69 Daytona 500. Leroy Yarborough won that race, by the way. Raced in the 1969 Daytona 500 by Bobby Allison, and it is available right now, autographed by Bobby, with a certificate of authenticity for $85, and you can get it now and have it. This is the thing, and I should have mentioned this at the top of the show, okay? It's the most wonderful time of the year. Do you have a friend, a coworker, someone in your family that loves Bobby Allison? Order this, okay? They're going to, think you spent twice the amount of money on it. So we'll keep that between us. Get this done, get it shipped to you, and then while everyone else is losing their mind shopping for the holidays, wrap this bad boy up in a nice little, put that baby under the tree with Christmas wrapping around it, just like these beautiful packages here. Ha, 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 ha. That person has Christmas. It's going to be the most wonderful day of the year for them with any of these diecast cars. Now's the time to get them. If you see a deal here and you have someone that's a Junior fan or a Moffitt fan or a DW fan or any of them, William Byron fan or John Hunter Nemechek fan, you get them right now. Just knock it out and knock your holiday shopping out right now. Oh, I am telling you, that's the deal right there. You'll be sitting around Thanksgiving dinner. People will be fretting after they eat all the turkey. They'll be like, oh, I got to go shopping for this one. Oh, I got to go shopping for this one. What about you, Jim? I'm done. Where's the football game? I'm done. Need to log back on to Circle B Diecast because they're having a big Black Friday sale to get some knickknacks and other things that they have, okay? But that's the thing. You can knock out all of your holiday shopping right here, right now, get it shipped to you, and not get into the running mess and madness that is the holidays. Oh, it's fantastic. And if you've got a Bobby Allison fan on your list, this 1969 Dodge Charger 500 from the University of Racing, the Mario Rossi Dodge, the number 22 car with the Brooks Massey dealership. That's a Tampa, Florida dealership. Huh, that is something special right there. Oh my gosh, that is really cool. Fun stuff for sure. All right, let's go on to the next item. We love our NASCAR drivers. We sponsor a ton of NASCAR drivers. The very first NASCAR driver we ever sponsored was in his dirt late model, and his name was Trevor Bayne. Okay? Trevor, the 2011 Daytona 500 champion, why don't we just offer up that car autographed? Let's just do it. How about this? This is 2011 Daytona 500 race win autographed diecast by Trevor Bayne, $75 right now while they last. A piece of history. Trevor Bayne picked up the win. Remember that? His second career start. He went to Daytona driving for the famed Wood Brothers. He got down there, ran in the dual race, and some guy by the name of Jeff Gordon said, "Yeah, this car is pretty fast that this Bayne kid has. Maybe we need to talk." It was sort of like we joked around with Trevor and Jeff. It was kind of like sitting at the prom, sitting over in the corner, and it's like, "Hey, if things work out on Sunday afternoon, maybe I would like to dance with you." And here they are, and Jeff Gordon and Trevor Bayne worked together a lot of the Daytona 500. He ended up at the front of the field, and I'll never forget the moment when that Wood Brothers number 21 rolled across the line, okay? They even had a throwback to the 1970s with the gold numbers on that car. This is the race winner, folks, from the 2011 Daytona 500. It was their 98th career win for the famed Wood Brothers. It had been 10 years since they last won. It was Elliott Sadler in 2001. It had been since 1976, 25 years since they won the Daytona 500. That was with some guy named David Pearson. And Trevor Bayne, with this car, parked it in Victory Lane for the Great American Race. I'll never forget, as long as I live, chatting with Leonard Wood about this. Leonard is as kind and sweet and wonderful man as the good Lord has ever put on this planet, okay? Leonard Wood, in the Wood Brothers' heyday, said when the race was over, he would never stand on the wall, he would never cheer, he would put his head down and go to Victory Lane out of respect for his fellow competitors. Very fair. That's the Wood Brothers. That's Leonard Wood. Out of respect for his fellow competitors, he would never cheer. He said when that car rolled across the start-finish line in front of the field for the Daytona 500, he says, "I hate to admit it, and I felt bad for the teams around me, but I stood up and cheered." That's how big that moment was. And you can have this piece of history, the 2011 Daytona 500 championship car, the Daytona 500 race-winning car, autographed by Trevor Bayne, $75 while they last. I expect this one to sell out while they last, or until 8:30 tomorrow morning. Okay? How about that? T. Bayne. How about that? That's pretty cool, isn't it? Pretty cool. We've had a lot of fun here at Plan B Sales, okay? And one of the things I've talked about, I talked about it earlier with Harvick, I talked about it with Moffitt, I talked about it with NHRA drivers. One of my absolute favorite days we ever had was right in the lobby, which is behind that camera, when we had two Daytona 500 champions standing there from different eras, standing there talking with each other, okay? One of them was the 1961 Daytona 500 champion, the late Marvin Panch, who was here, signed our wall, and loved Marvin Panch was here. But in the door walks 2010 Daytona 500 champion. 49 years later, Jamie McMurray, to sign autographs. And from that collection on that day, and I'm telling you, we're all standing around, we're all talking racing. But when you have Marvin Panch and Jamie McMurray, two Daytona 500 champions, we weren't all talking racing. We were all listening racing as Jamie and Marvin chatted with each other. It was a moment I will always remember right out in that lobby. Jamie on that day signed these autographed 2016 Credit One Bank diecast cars. This is autographed with a paint pen. And look at that price, $40 for Jamie McMurray, autographed with a paint pen, Credit One, 2016 Credit One. They ran the Credit One paint scheme 4 times. That was just as Credit One was starting to get into the sport. Best finish was an 8th place run at Martinsville, Virginia. That year he had 2 top 5 finishes, finished 13th in points. But Jamie McMurray, autographed right here at Plan B Sales with a paint pen, that 2016 car, and look at that, $40. Jamie, of course, a fantastic broadcaster on Fox Sports. Oh, what a good job he does. He's phenomenal. Could not be a nicer guy on the planet than Jamie McMurray. And so there you have it. Jamie McMurray's autographed with a paint pen 2016 Credit One Bank, signed right here at Plan B Sales, and $40 is the price on that. How about that? How about that? We're down to 2 more items, and I'm just, if you're standing, sit down, okay? If you've got little heart palpitation problems, you might want to pop a pill or two just to get yourself settled down, because we are ready to end this thing in strong fashion. All right? We have got, let me get my page right here. That's the next one here. Who is the reigning current NASCAR Cup Series champion? Chase Elliott, who also is going to race in the Snowball Derby in Pensacola, Florida, coming up in a few weeks. A race which I'm going to check off my bucket list, but I digress, because we're not talking race stories here. Well, we're talking race stories, but we're selling diecast. We have got Chase Elliott autographed 2019 Napa 1/24 scale diecast. Right now, we've got a dozen. No, we're down to 11 now. We're down to 10 now. Okay, you know how this is going. For $99. That is an autographed Chase Elliott Napa car. Chase had 3 wins on the season, and 2 of them came in this paint scheme. Watkins Glen and the Roval. These are not race winners, but these are the paint scheme that won those races. Ended the season 10th in points. He ran this car at the bulk of the races. He had 3 wins for the season, and he had the Napa colors on the car at Watkins Glen and at the Roval. Remember the Roval? That was the one where you barely, never forget that, down into the Tums Heartburn corner, just boogity, 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 right straight into the corner. And then they pulled the car out, and he come back all the way through the field and won the race in that Napa car. Okay, not the race-winning diecast. It is autographed. It's a 2019 Chase Elliott Napa car, in stock, available to ship out right now. A dozen of them available. $99. Did I mention autographed? Autographed. Huh. Man, I'll tell you what. That is one right there for the ages. You have, okay, I'll bet you have a Chase Elliott fan in your Christmas list or in your family. He's the most popular driver. You want to talk about the Christmas gift for the ages? You better get on that thing right there, right now. Gather it up. Get it ordered up. You can find it at CircleBDiecast.com, CircleBDiecast.com, and that brings us to our final item. Our final item. In diecast, those of you that are very familiar with the business, you understand it. In diecast, they are shipped in cases, okay? We have got, this is case number 1. So this is diecasts number 2 through 13. Lionel gets number 1, okay? This is diecast 2, the VIN number on the back of the cars. There's a VIN number on diecast, the back of the cars. And they're called door. Sometimes you get a matching door number, or you get a sentimental number. We had somebody that, I can't read that sign. Just bring it over here. There we go. Yeah, we had somebody, cool, got it. We had somebody just did a driver change, and this guy went through his diecast and found all that he had a bunch of serial numbers of the guy's new number. Yeah, talk about cha-ching bonus. Yeah, it was like his old car, but he went through it. I forget which one it was, but he was showing pictures of it on one of our social media things. Okay, I digress. I get squirrel. I get you know me. I get all carried away here. Okay, so this is case number 1. These will randomly be shipped. Number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Those dozen cars will randomly get shipped. This is autographed by Dale Earnhardt Jr. The Kelly Blue Book car from 2015, autographed gold paint pen by Dale Earnhardt Jr., autographed probably right out here in our showroom in June of last year, because Junior was here. How about this one? Look at that price, $88. That matches the door number. $88. This is a dozen. This is from case number 1. So there are a dozen of these. $88 right now, Dale Earnhardt Jr. paint pen autographed Kelley Blue Book car from 2015. What a winner that one is. Holy cow. Isn't that a beautiful car? First off, yeah, it's a beautiful car. Kelley Blue Book 2015. And it's even more beautiful. Paint pen autographed by Dale Earnhardt Jr. It's numbers 2 through 13, serial numbers. And it's $88. Holy mackerel. I wonder if there's even any of them left now. You better get on there and get that one. Look at that. Dale Earnhardt Jr., case number 1, autographed paint pen, Kelley Blue Book, number 88 card from 2015. Our final item of the night. Oh, see that? I lied to you. I said I might let you out early tonight. No, class is going to go to the bell rings, okay? So there you have it, all of the die-cast we have. To go over, I want to go over all, and again, go to circlebdiecast.com, and you go down to the left-hand side of the page, and you go to Big Diecast Show, and you just order them up from there. And when they're gone, but you can also put notify me. Some of the onesies I think are already gone off from there, is my understanding, because we had like 17 people notify me, so there's no sense in 18 notifying me. So I think some of those, and I know the talk was they were going to try it. So, but if they're still there, give it a shot. If it does not allow you to put it in your cart, hit notify me, and you'll be put on the waiting list for that car at that price. So really, really fun stuff. Okay. Promo code MRN for free shipping. MRN for free shipping. This is, sad to tell you this, I don't like that on a downer, okay? This is our last Big Diecast show for the year. Those of you familiar with the way things are done here at Circle B Diecast, you know that our boss man has an addiction called Black Friday. And so what will happen, and you need to make sure you're on the emailing list. So go to Circle B Diecast, get on the emailing list if you're not. What will happen starting about Tuesday of next week is you will start getting emails with deals like you would not believe. And the reason that that ties into our last Big Diecast show for 2020 is that our group comes in on Monday after Thanksgiving weekend. That is the worst day on the planet for our people. And I love our people. They're wonderful people. Because there's reams and reams and reams of Black Friday sales stuff. And so we talked about doing one into Christmas, but we may still be filling orders. And filling orders for Black Friday is going to be more important than adding more orders to it. So consequently, this is our last Big Diecast show of the year. But we're going to be back in 2021, bigger, better than ever with these Big Diecast shows. So there you have it. All kinds of great deals on diecast, from the Kevin Harvick collection to the items that we have, everything from Dale Earnhardt Jr. to Darrell Waltrip to Jamie McMurray to John Hunter Nemechek. We have had them all here tonight, and you can find all of those again. Now, here's what you do. Okay, if you've got yours ordered, now you let your friends know about these deals. Put it on your social media, put it on your Facebook, put it on your Twitter. Hey, I just got this diecast for Plan B or for Circle B Diecast. You can get yours too. And you do that. Make sure you get yours first, though. Make sure you get yours first. So now, once you get yours ordered, put the link, spread the word, spread the gospel. They come down at 8:30 tomorrow morning. Remember, MRN is the promo code for free shipping. MRN promo code for free shipping. I have loved being with you here tonight. I'm Steve Post from Motor Racing Network. Thanks for joining us here tonight on our big diecast show from CircleBDiecast.com.